Hello friends, how are you? Hope your preparation is going good. And suppose if you have already enrolled for May 2020 exam, and do not worry that you got another opportunity to crack this exam. So you have to prepare with extra vigor, and no doubt you are going to come out with the flying colors. And this particular video is mainly to tell you with respect to what is applicable and what is not applicable for your CA final November 2020 IDT exam. This information is based on the study guidelines which is issued by ICAI yesterday. Now friends, many of you might be having worry that so with respect to many subjects, there is no changes. So whatever is applicable for May 2020, the same is applicable for November 2020 also. But in case of indirect tax, it is not that way. So there are few amendments that is made applicable for November 2020 exam. So therefore, you have to unlearn certain things and again learn for your exam. Okay, yes, this is little worrisome, but it's okay because I'm there now. You do not have to worry, and be rest assured, and you don't have to buy any new books, or you don't have to buy any new lectures or anything. Just with the resources, whatever that is already available with you, I will give you a simple strategy to tackle this November 20 exam. So don't waste your money in purchasing new books or in going for new video lectures, etc. So whatever you have, keep it with you, because there are many amendments which are not applicable for November 2020 exam. Really, ICAI has given you a kind of relief for you. For example, Finance Act 2020, even though enacted before 30th April 2020, but that is not applicable for your exam. So it's a good relief for you. So you do not have to read any amendment for Finance Act 2020. Actually speaking, I was expecting those amendments for November 2020 exam, but thank God it was not applicable. And are you aware that for your exam, up to 6 months before, suppose your exam is in November 2020, 6 months before that, that is up to 30th April 2020, whatever are the changes in the law by way of no changes in the act or rules or notifications or circulars, that will be applicable for your exam. And Finance Act 2019, majority of the amendments are applicable from 1st January 2020, and those amendments are applicable for your exam. But as on 30th April, some changes have happened and that is not applicable for your exam. Sir, we really don't know what are the amendments of Finance Act 2019. So 2020, though we are clear that it is not applicable for your exam, but what are the amendments which are there in Finance Act 2019 and what are the other amendments? Relax, do not worry. All you need to do is to get the amendments book. So how much we need to pay? No, nothing. You don't have to pay anything. So just visit my website www.tharunraj.com, and under ebooks you will be seeing amendments material for November 2020. Just click on the download and a PDF will be opened and you can go through that PDF. So that contains the amendments by way of notification, circular, Finance Act 2019 for your exam. Beyond that, you don't have to read anything else. So what you need to do, whatever book that you have, you keep it with you. You take this amendments material. It is just 120 pages. Sir, 120 pages. when it is in A5 size, it is 120 pages, but when you see it in A4 size, that comes to just 60 pages. That too I have given lot of spacing, etc. and all. So you can complete it in 40 pages only, because lot of other informations are given. So that much is the amendments. In that, the major change that has happened is in composition scheme. One chapter is completely revamped, that is composition scheme, and that composition scheme I have already given in that amendments material that you can go through. So one chapter which you need to really unlearn and learn is composition scheme, but you do not have to unlearn everything. There are few cosmetic changes and few good changes that are there in composition scheme, and already in my Tharun'S Brainery YouTube channel I have uploaded composition scheme lecture. So entire composition scheme, whatever got amended, that I have uploaded for 3 hours. So my regular class I have shared with the students, and the notes related to that, it is there in the amendments book which you can download. Apart from that, the another point is with respect to Rule 43 of input tax credit related to manner of availment of ITC in case of capital goods. That also has completely changed. So you need to unlearn and again learn something. So apart from these 2 areas, that is composition scheme and Rule 43 in case of input tax credit, there is nothing that you need to unlearn and learn. So only 2 things. Number 1, composition scheme. Number 2, Rule 43, that is input tax credit availment in case of capital goods. Then what are not applicable? That though you don't have to worry, because as if you have learnt everything that is applicable for your exam, and thereafter you are going to unlearn nothing. So what are all not applicable, please be rest assured, because there are many amendments which are not applicable. For example, this Advanced Ruling Authority, National Advanced Ruling Authority has been made, enacted, but that is not applicable for your exam. Then there is a transition plan for reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir into 2 union territories. That is not applicable. And then number 3, there is a transition plan for merger of 2 union territories, Daman, Diu, Dadra, Nagar Haveli. Not applicable for your exam. Like that, there are many things which are not applicable for your exam, which I did not cover in that amendments material. And don't spend your time in knowing what is not applicable, rather than you should know what is applicable. So whatever is applicable, that I have given clearly in the book, what you need to do is just to follow that. That's it. Okay. And next, sir, I already have old book. What should I do? Any author, any book that you have, do not worry. Keep that book and keep this amendments book. Just check and proceed. Nothing. And amendments lectures, anyhow I will be providing in the YouTube. So already I started uploading the videos. By end of this month, you will be getting all the amendments videos applicable for your November 20 exam. So then why to worry? So do not have any kind of worry. So do not invest on any new book. So you already have the book. Keep that book. Don't get cheated. Sir, I purchased so and so faculty's chart book or some other summary book or etc. etc. Now that got amended, updated, again I am going to buy. Why? That amendments are not that great in number. I am giving you freely the amendments book. Just keep it. Go through it. Amendments videos are also there. Just attend those videos. Go through those videos anytime. It is in the YouTube. And thereafter, just whatever book that you have, keep it. See, don't get cheated. Please, don't get cheated. Same content only. There is no change. small changes, and that anyhow is incremental, not that something you need to completely unlearn and learn. Only 2 areas I told you, but apart from that, remaining all cosmetic changes. So some incremental information only that you can cope up. So please try to understand. Don't invest onto any kind of new book. Whatever book that you have, you just refer to that. Problems and solutions book, you keep it, and summary book, you keep it, or main book, whatever you have, you keep it, or MCQ, whatever you have, everything you keep it. Same will be applicable. Now this amendments book alone you need to get, and you need to refer to that. Done? So Finance Act 2020 amendments are not applicable for your exam, and there are many other areas which are not applicable to our exam, and all those areas I have given. So now whatever you have prepared for your May 20 exam, just keep it, and this amendments book will take care of the preparation. No change in the strategy, no change in the level of preparation, there is no change in the dynamics, everything is same, ditto. So only thing what you need is to keep in touch with the subject, nothing else. You don't have to do any extra thing. Already you prepared. Now you need to continue with that preparation for the forthcoming exam. That is really sufficient, nothing else. Okay, keep in touch with the subject, and if possible try to take more and more tests. Sir, should I enroll for any test series? No, you take past exam question or any book that you have related to problems and solutions. You take that book, take the question, you write the answer and check whether that question is, that answer whatever is there in the book and your answer is matching. Yes, that is sufficient. You can learn how to write the answers. So you focus more on the presentation part. So for the knowledge part you have got, now you focus more on the presentation part. That's the best way to be in touch with the subject, and then keep on revising few concepts like number 1, place of supply. Number 2, exemptions under GST. Number 3, input tax credit under GST. And number 4, valuation under GST. Number 5, valuation under customs. These are the areas which are tricky and we keep on forgetting. So these 5 areas you keep on revising. So that will be sufficient, and thereafter you can go to the other areas. Just be in touch with the subject. That's all what you can do. That's enough. Okay, so with this I am signing off, and whatever queries that you have you can comment below, and all your doubts I will be trying to clarify related to indirect tax November 2020 exam. And by the end of this month all amendments will be uploaded for your exam. Please be rest assured. So that's it. Thank you and goodbye.